Hey, what's up, boys? It's 2. So, here's another week late Wales log for FGO, so let's get right into it. No need for any intro, because y'all know already what's up. Alright, let's check who our latest servants are. Set by, filter by acquisition here, I think. There we go. Alright, so, let's see here. As you can tell, there's a distinct lack of summer servants. The only two that I have are Summer Leonardo da Vinci and Da Vinci, whatever you want to call her, and then Summer Kama. I did roll the NA exclusive, like year 1 only GSSR, and I did get Jalter, which is why she's down there on the 3rd row. Obviously now she's MB6, so if I ever feel the need to, 120 her, I can, I guess, or at least it's an option, which I don't mind. I do like Jalter a lot. So, besides that, though, yeah, not a lot of new servants to see here, unfortunately. I'll explain why towards the end of the video, which probably isn't gonna be too long because obviously I don't have a lot to talk about, or I won't have a lot to talk about, as you'll probably see very soon. But in any case, I do have Summer Kama's skills to max here. Might as well talk about Summer Kama for now, because she's the one gotcha Summer 6 servant that I did get, and I didn't even bother rolling gotcha for her. I just paid for her with USOs directly. So yeah, I did get Summer Kama as soon as Summer Kama came out for gotcha yesterday, or however long it's been. A couple days at this point, I think, by the time this video goes up. Actually, no, it was yesterday. Yeah, because I plan to upload this video pretty soon after, basically right after I record it. So I did get her to, obviously, max level, 1k foes, blah, blah, blah. Did max out her skills. Obviously, don't have the servant coins to unlock her appens, so I didn't bother with those. So, yeah. Considering I like Kama a lot, I gave her the same treatment for her assassin version. I did the same for her summer version. Considering she's my favorite summer 6 servant out of the bunch for this year, so yeah, gave her the appropriate treatment. As for Summer Da Vinci, there she is. But yeah, I also got her skills to level, the max level besides Laura's, obviously. I don't think I have her MP levels yet. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to get her MP levels. Probably, actually, let me check if I even have extra copies of her right now. Let's see. Yeah, no, currently I don't have extra copies. I'm gonna have to check in the event how to get those extra copies. I'm sure I'll find them somewhere, maybe like these things. Oh yeah, okay, so we get quests where we can play them to get her extra copies. Alright, that's fine. Get them done and over with on my own time. As for craft essences, I think we got the new Peperoncino craft essence. I'm trying to find it here real quick. It's like level 15, I think. Should be around here somewhere then. Unfortunately, I don't see it. Maybe I never redeemed it? I feel like I should have. Because I know I bought it from the Mana Prism shop. Yeah, I must have redeemed it already. Going to check the Mana Prism shop. I already bought them, so maybe I just didn't bother limit breaking them yet, I guess. I probably didn't, I probably redeemed them, or I pulled them out of my gift box. I just never limit broke them. Yeah, they're all right here. So might as well get that done right now. There we go. Alright, so there's the Peperoncino Mana Prism CE. So another addition to the CE inventory. Because I didn't roll for Summer 6 servants, that means I'm also gonna miss out on the Summer 6 CEs, which I would really like, because I think both the 4 and the 5 stars are really cool. Cool, let's be honest, they're hot. So yeah. Let's see, which ones were they again? That's the friend point summon. Let's see. Yeah, right here, the 4 and the 5-star ones. 5-star has Karen and a bikini, or swimsuit rather, and then the 4-star one has Tyra. I forget if Kichi Hogan is with her on the right. Obviously I can't really see because the 5-star C is blocking the way. But yeah, would have liked to grab those 2 gotcha Cs as well, but unfortunately I gotta miss out on them. And again, I'll explain why in a little bit. So Other than that, bond level, there's something to talk about here. I did get my Morgan to, let's see here. Yeah, I did get my Morgan to max bond, so I gave her a bond grail immediately. Gotta get started on working on the path to getting her to 120. So there she is. So, starting on bond number 11 there. And also, once my Koyenskaya hits, wherever she is, once my Koyenskaya light hits max bond, right here, which is actually rather soon, I'll give her a bond grail too. I expect I should be able to get her to max bond once over the course of the summer lottery event. Though to be fair, I haven't really been farming as much as I said I would, but kind of expected at that point. But yeah, I will give her a bond grail too. I got plenty of bond grails, as you can see down here. So obviously that's the number of bond grails is not an issue for me. And otherwise, let's see. I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but I did give Koyenskaya Light a lot of crit CCs. Because I think that was because of my Neurofest farm, because I was primarily Morgan Buster reloading at the time, and so because my Morgan unfortunately wasn't strong enough to consistently clear wave 3, I decided fuck it, I'm just gonna give all of my Koyenskaya Light's face cards crit CCs, and that helped out a lot because that meant that my Koyenskaya Light could also contribute pretty well to finishing off the wave 3 boss during Neurofest, whenever Morgan couldn't, and I couldn't get any Morgan cards unlike that turn or whatever. So, yeah, I haven't bothered taking those crit CCs off of Koyenskaya Light because I know they'll become useful again in the future. So, she'll hold on to those for the time being. Let's see, for command card enhancements, I think I got well, not quite, but I am working on Tama Lancer's first Buster card there, as if anybody cares about the command card enhancement part. I did get the Grail from Summer 6. Technically, I could spend it right away on Morgan, but I think I've already committed. Excuse me. I've already committed to saving that Grail for Koyenskaya Dark. I think I've said before that I'm going to save the first 5 Grails that I get. Make sure to reserve them for Koyenskaya Dark first, so I can get her to level 100 immediately. And once I do get 5 Grails in my pocket, then I'll work on Grailing Morgan, Castoria, whoever else. So yeah. Saving my 1 Grail that I got from Summer 6 for now. So for example, if I were to pull up Morgan here, as you can see we got 1 Grail there. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna save that. Wardrobe, I think I've bought all the wardrobe keys now. I just need to unlock them, like for example like this. I guess I could unlock them right away. Sure, let's do it. Live on stream. Or stream, live on video. Though they may have their own voice lines for unlocking their costumes, so we might have to sit through these. Man of the people. Like you could basically have Blackbeard rolling up to Summer 6, playing that thrift shop song in the background, basically. Alright, here's the skin for Achilles. Mr. Digimon Trainer.
Achilles, 海の男として水産。ま、この亀か。マルタの姉貴にもらったタラスクだ。ま、それはそれで。
Oh, that's cute. He got it from he got Taras from St. Martha.
使い勝手はあまり変わらねえ。その辺は勘弁してくれ。
Alright. And then lastly, we got my friendo. One day, Los Angeles will eventually release dedicated male summer servants. I believe, even if 90% of that statement is just copium.
何でもやれるっすよ。
One of these days, the boys will get the proper respect that they deserve and actually get, you know, standalone Summer Servant variants, but perhaps that day will never come. In any case, so I believe that's about it for going over what's new on my account. So let me take this time now to explain why. Oh god, this video is already 10 minutes long. Let me take the time to explain why I didn't roll for the Summer Servants. I might as well have them up in the background while I talk. As you guys know from my last channel update video, things have gotten pretty bad for me financially. The savings that I had off of my, you know, old job to support me trying to go full-time content creator, like I said, have dried up, which means that I really should not be spending money on gacha. So therefore, I've significantly cut back on, like, most of my gacha spendings. It's to the point where, like, I'm basically, even though I say I main, like, 10 gacha games, I'm really only, I've actually effectively dropped 2 of them, those 2 being Girls Frontline and Blue Archive. When I say dropped, I still, like, do the dailies and whatnot, but I am no longer rolling, I'm no longer spending on those games anymore. Girls Frontline was easy for me to drop because I've already been playing that game for 5 years, and that game is fucking a pain in the ass to play, especially when events, like, major events pop up. So, like, I didn't even finish the last major event we had in Girls Frontline because it just got so under my skin. I was just so fucking sick of that game. Is my phone going off? No, cut itself off. I just got so sick and tired of that game that I didn't even bother finishing the last major event we had for that game. Yeah, I've finished out the last battle pass that I bought for that game, and but I'm probably not going to, like, really touch it. I'll probably just log in every day. I think that's all I'll do. But I'm like done with doing dailies for that game unless I, for some reason, you know, have a renewed interest in that game, which probably won't happen. Blue Archive, I will still do the dailies for to accumulate, you know, a gacha currency just as a free to play, like, as a true free to play. Like, I've stopped buying, like, the AP packs, like the AP or, like, ticket packs or whatever. I'm no longer buying, like, the Peroxine packs for Blue Archive. So yeah, like, my last major gacha session was Toki and Nagisa, the limited Toki and Nagisa banner, and that's basically it. I probably won't be rolling for anybody again unless I have, like, unless I manage to accumulate, you know, enough Peroxines to, like, guarantee me a pity. But that's gonna take a while, obviously. And in the meantime, and I'll be very picky on which banners I roll for. Obviously, I'll save for the limiteds probably. But other than that, yeah, I've basically I've drastically reduced spending in other gacha games too. And FGO is no exception. You know, all this to say, I have cut back a lot of my spending on FGO. Matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why I didn't really farm Neurofest too much, was because I didn't really feel like spending a whole lot of Saint Quartz on grinding lottery boxes. Because grinding a lot of lottery boxes, not a lot of people realize this, but farming 1,000 boxes is not free. Right, there's only so many golden apples and just apples in general that any player can have, unless you're like a free-to-play or, you know, whatever, who's literally been sitting on gold apples for years, and you have, for some reason, you have like 500 of them. In which case, that's another problem entirely. But for any reasonable player who plays the game a reasonable amount, like, there's so many apples you'll ever have at any given time. So yeah, I didn't farm too many Neurofest boxes for that reason, and that's honestly the same reason why I'm not really going too hard on Summer 6 myself now, is because what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna use the apples that I have to farm once those are out, or once those run out. I'll probably call in an event, because obviously I don't really want to use my Saint Quartz for banners that, you know, I really shouldn't be rolling on, because I can't pay money to buy more Saint Quartz, not right now, until such time comes that, you know, I feel like I'm financially stable again to be able to spend more. So all that to say again, that I probably won't be spending. I probably will stop gotchaing on FGO until minimum Coin Sky Dark, because obviously I'm most interested in her as far as like our upcoming servants go from like a year-long forecast into the future. So yeah, unfortunately I will have to not voluntarily, I'm basically forced to give up my collector EX status, which sucks, but you know, don't really have any other options right now. So yeah. And as a side effect of that, actually, the Wales logs will probably get a little shorter. In fact, from now on, I'm probably going to treat Wales logs as like a pseudo like news forecast instead, because I still want to do these Wales logs. It's just there's not going to be a whole bunch to talk about going forward, because if I don't get new servants consistently, what the fuck is there to talk about, right? And I usually max out my servants pretty regularly. With maybe the exception of the Lost Belt servants, the LB6 servants, because obviously I still need to farm for bells and scales of fantasy and whatnot. So I'm sure I can update you then, but those are like old characters. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna turn this Wales log series into. Yeah, while I try to iron out IRL problems. So. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what to expect out of these Wales logs going into the future. So, but yeah, best of luck for anybody who does want to, who still needs to roll on those summer gachas. May you get everything you want, because yeah, you're obviously in a more fortunate position than I am at this moment in time. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next month. Peace.